fellow Joe Hunters, welcome to another episode of Vibing Time over here at Coinverse. Guys, you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video to get it started. Then also add a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And then lastly, click that little notification bell. That way you guys get an update every time we put out some new content over here. So guys, it's been a lot of panic in the market today with the CPI coming out a little bit higher than expected. I don't know if this is the final clean out or the final put leg down or whatever, but we got a little bit of capitulation off the news today. Even though the merge is tomorrow, I'm still expecting a volatile week. I don't think this is, I think this is just the start. We'll see how things go tomorrow, but it's one of those things you got to pay attention to. We won't dive into the charts or anything today, but today I did want to talk about a project, one of the NFT projects that we had done a video on a while back. I took off, really did successful, and then just kind of like went and disappeared. And today they actually came out with an announcement. So I just want to go ahead and jump over here, share my screen like I usually do. And the project is Doodles. So guys, how many of you guys remember Doodles? It's been almost 2 or 3 months. They pretty much raised a little bit more. With I think 20-some million the first round, and you know, the community's been feeling a little bit empty. Floor price is still, you know, intact, but I think people had a lot more expectations going into it when they did get into it. But again, it's one of those things where they came out today and they said this. We're thrilled to announce that Doodles has raised $54 million at a $704 million valuation. Now, don't want to go too much into the article. I will click on it. Guys, you can definitely come over here and read this. I'm not going to look at it all the way through with you guys, too much stuff on here. But, you know, they basically was talking about, you know, they were going to be getting some liquidity and having another round, which was going to eventually value the company at $700,000 or $700 million. There was a lot of mixed emotion with this when it came out today. You know, a lot of people have been over the last couple of weeks, especially the last 4 weeks, you know, thinking about selling their doodles or just trying to figure out why the team hasn't been responding, why the Discord has been quiet. And then they came out with this today, and then there was some mixed emotions. Some people were like, hey, you know, like, you know, let's see what they say here. You all get a piece of the pie. I mean, the OG mentors and collectors who have bought a doodle box, duplicated sweatshirts, pins, and stickies. There's so much iron where to be bragging about huge funding rounds. It's kind of sad. So it was a little bit of mixed emotion. Some people say we back, baby. And you know, just I'm excited for the community to finally get some words from the team. We'll see how far this goes, right? I'm not sure, but it has been one of those things that, you know, they're talking about rebuilding the team and bringing in new members to have different roles. And a lot of people have been asking for community managers just because it's been so quiet. It does seem like they have been working. What are they working on? It's going to obviously be another collection. They're going to let that collection go out whenever they get done working with it here. But again, a lot of people had a lot of mixed emotions about this. And they kind of go, we'll read through this really quick, but you know, we're using funding to rapidly acquire a world-class team of engineers, creators, marketers, and business executives, as well as to fund product development, acquisitions, proprietary technology, media, and collector experiences. So they're going to be going live. The careers page go live with 18 new full-time positions. Key roles you can expect to see are head of finance, head of business affairs, head of marketing, social media manager, project managers, front-end engineers, back-end engineers, designers, and illustrators. One of the things that scared me here is the head of finance. I think if you've already had a big round and you took in money from a lot of people, I think you started probably ahead of somebody there. But nonetheless, they're making a change now. Could be really good for the holders. I've always liked the art. I've always thought it was pretty cool. We'll go over it and look at the collection here on OpenSea. You see the floor price now is at 8.33. You know, this thing had went up to, you know, 35 ETH. So to see it drop back down, it was pretty low. And it's been some sales today. You know, it's not like nine ETH is cheap for a doodle, but you know, it was pretty low compared to what they were, let's say a few months back, right? Been a lot of sales today actually. So when we scroll through here, just today alone, you see, you know, multiple pages of sales just on OpenSea alone of doodles and people, you know, buying doodles right off the news. I mean, I want to try to go back at least a day, 2 days ago. You see that the floor price is around 7, so they've already been able to raise the floor price. And it had dropped, you know, the thing had went down to about 7. I want to say it was probably the lowest I had seen at 6.75 or something like that. But again, throughout this whole month, it's just been kind of dead silent between July and now. Not a lot of sales. And then today you're starting to see a lot. So not sure if you're seeing people lose confidence or gain confidence, because we see the volumes cranked up today. We had 95 sales. I guarantee if you totaled up all of the end of July all the way to now, it was at 95 sales, right? So definitely either added some hype or got some people or were able to pump some people bags big enough to let them out, right? So congratulations to the Doodle community. If you are a Doodle holder, what are your thoughts about this? Let me know in the comments. Was this something that you guys looked at and was like, hey, this is super positive news? Or did it make you maybe get rid of one of your Doodles, say, hey, I'm gonna hold on to another one just in case this thing does go right? But every time we see projects put out, multiple collections, it just seems like the floor prices just start getting lower because it just seems like it's more wash trading going on, right? So it's just something you got to be really careful with, guys, when it comes to these NFT collections. But again, I think Doodles is in fair hands. I don't want to say it's good. I don't want to say it's bad. I haven't been a part of the community. We did make a video about them a while back, and this was before they came out. So if you were into it then and you got one back then, you got it at a really good deal. So to see it shoot up to 30 ETH and in that area and then come down to 7, and now today it's at what did we say it was? Today it was at I think it's 8. Yeah, so 8.33. It's still a little still rising, right? So I think over the next couple of days we'll watch it. I think that the volume from that news today will give it a pump, possibly a consolidate a little bit. But one of the things we got to really watch, especially with the markets going which way they're going right now. We will pop over just really quickly. I want to look at TradingView. I want to see how Bitcoin is doing, and we talked about this, guys. That 19.6 is that magic number that we got to hold, because I feel like if we lose there, it's gonna be damn it time. So we see off the CPI print today, it's just straight up nuke. What, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days worth of pumps got nuked in like an hour. So we've seen this the last time it happened. I think it was last month around the end of the month when the interest rates were the QT was tightening, and we've seen another capitulation and another one here. So are we forming a bottom? Are we going to be setting up to form a bottom? It's kind of hard to tell right now. There's so much mixed chatter going on. I try to block a lot of it out and just zoom out. Look at your macro. Bitcoin's pretty much held its support from the last all-time high, and we're just kind of floating around in this range. So I'm not all the way bullish, and I'm not all the way bearish right now. I kind of personally want to just watch out. You guys know that we pick up between certain ranges, and when they hit our ranges and our targets, we trade it, right? Like I think if you want to DCA and accumulate for the long term, hey, why not? The macro says that every time that it did go back to the old all-time high, it did potentially drop a little bit lower, get a final little push out, and then maybe make a next wave up. For me personally, I don't know what's going on with the world, so I think times are different now. But you guys can definitely see here that on our RSI on the 1 week, I mean, we're really oversold. When we start zooming back in a little bit, we start to catch up. Even we're gonna come right back oversold. But I think anytime this thing gets down here, I mean, you see what happens with Bitcoin. You always get a nice push anytime you get below that 25 region. So definitely some factors to look for. I don't think now is the time to FOMO in or out. I think wherever you are, if you're playing the sidelines and you're like, hey, I don't know what's going to be next, go ahead and play the sideline. But again, today, guys, I wanted to talk to you guys about Doodles and just see what you guys think. I mean, if you're a holder, let us know if you guys are excited. I did go over to the hashtag Doodles today and looked at the latest tweets. And some people have bought and they posted their Doodles on here. So it was good to see that. So this was number 3596. So congratulations to Pluton. So if you got that Doodle, congratulations to you, 6524. So that was pretty cool. So you do see some of the bots on here, talking about the Doodles that got sold today. So I wanted to see if that was one of the things that was trending today. But again, there's been a lot of things that's been in chatter in the NFT community about it, and it's good to see that they finally put out a tweet today. So again, congratulations to the project, congratulations to the holders. We wishing the community much success as always. But guys, make sure you're doing your research on these things. A lot of time when the venture capital money comes into these NFT projects, it doesn't work out all the way for the holders because it's not like they're asking them to buy the NFTs. So always keep that in mind. But again, none of this is financial advice. We always appreciate you guys tuning in over here at Coinverse. We hope to bring you guys some more gems this week. Again, we have a lot of things that's cooking up. I don't want to give out any early alpha because a lot of things are still in the works and they're still being worked on. So until we get solid information, make sure things are closer to launch. I don't want to just be giving you guys early alpha that you can't do anything with, right? So let's continue to watch the market together. Let's stay patient. Let's stay out of the way. Let's let the big dogs fight it out. And then, let's see what happens on this merge tomorrow. I'll be here again, bringing you guys to merge as soon as I can get on. I want to really see how this thing takes off. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I hope you guys are too. Hope everybody's ready. Sit back, fasten your seatbelts. So until tomorrow, guys, bye for now.